finally, I managed to get The Brutalist in one of the theaters that is near where I live. Hi, I'm Rex King, and as I just stated, today we're talking about The Brutalist, which is a Best Picture nominee from last year that I didn't get to see, mainly due to the fact that its release schedule was wonky as all hell. Seriously, this film went from a very small, limited release and slowly branched out to different theaters as it got popular via word of mouth. I finally just got it in last weekend, and I'm now able to finally talk about it because I was finally able to see it. So is it worth all the hype? Well, let's talk about it. So The Brutalist was directed by Brady Corbett and stars Adrian Brody as Lonzo Toff, a architect who had to flee with his family during World War II and came to America at the hopes of getting a second chance. And he manages to hook up with a wealthy financier played by Guy Pearce, who sponsors a huge project for Lonzo. So the film follows his life from 1947, I believe it is, to 1960. And then skips all the way to the 1980s after that. And I really didn't know a lot about this movie. I knew the basic premise, and I knew it was a 3.5-hour movie. That being said, I really enjoyed this film. I felt it was very good. I felt that the character of Lonzo Toff was very well developed and is a character that I think a lot of people could latch onto and sympathize with. And what he goes through in this movie and his entire character journey is very fascinating, especially with the way he interacts with those around him, especially with his wife. And I really loved Adrian Brody's performance. He definitely is the main selling point of this movie, and he is absolutely spectacular in this role. The visual cinematography is also really brilliantly well done and executed. Add that to a good score, and you got a really great film. Is it the best picture of 2024? And if I had reviewed it, would it have been in the top film? Well, no. Look, I do love this movie, but I do have problems with the film length. It is 3.5 hours long with a 15-minute intermission. Now, I like long movies. I really like them. But if you're going to do a long film, you need to justify that film length, and The Brutalist does not do that. There are plenty of scenes that I felt like could have been cut, and there are plenty of scenes that just go on for too long. That being said, I don't think that the film is completely crippled by the fact that it's 3.5 hours, but I do see some people being put off by the runtime, and it didn't need to be that way. As such, it does have that fatal flaw that would have kept it from being the best film of 2024, in my opinion. By the way, I won't be counting this on the 2025 list when I do that one later, way later on. But I do still enjoy this film, and it definitely would have ended up in the top 10. And I highly recommend it, if you have access to see it, to go see the film. It is really interesting, and I really love the character journey. Just don't have any other plans for the entirety of the day, because it's just going to take up the entirety of the day. Yeah, so I'm going to give The Brutalist an 8 out of 10. It is a great film, and the hype it's getting is well deserved. Anyway, that's my opinion on The Brutalist. What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments below, and if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.